are back. And I'm back. Cool. Hello, welcome, one and all. We are back for the second half of this stream. I've just had some lovely lunch and taking care of some business. So we're back with a deck which was created by the wonderful Numenor 25, and I believe he worked on it with, or they worked on it, sorry, with TealBaron from the Penny Dreadful community. Which, by the way, wonderful community. If you're not in it, you should join it, but if you're watching this, you're probably in it. And we've got an Oriss deck. So basically, the deck, as I understand it, I asked Numenor to make a deck around Oriss, because, or well, more importantly, Oriss plus Genesis, because I think it's a sweet combo. So Oriss says, the tap ability, not particularly relevant here. I mean, it might be, we'll see. But mostly the Grandeur ability. If we discard another card named Oriss, they can't cast, our opponent can't cast spells, and creatures they have can't attack. So, this works with Genesis, in that we can pay 3 and bring an Oriss back to hand. Effectively making it so our opponents can't cast spells once per turn. Once per game round, back and forth. To go along with this, we have birds, because we want to play spells, so birds is a good way to play spells in 3-color decks. We have a bunch of black cards, some removal, Corpse Churn for some consistency. It gives us another way to get Genesis into the graveyard and get Oriss out of the graveyard. It's more selection based. Agonizing Remorse for some discard. And then this big fatty here, Animate Dead. We get to return these bad boys to the battlefield. And that's why we have Buried Alive. Buried Alive serves double service here, puts Genesis in the bin for us, and then also allows us to get some of these fatties out of the deck. Rune-Scarred Demon, it's a fatty that also helps us assemble our kind of combo, which will make it kind of difficult for them to actually play through it. Linvala is like the end-all be-all of mid-range going over the top. It's just a pretty damn good card. Magister of Worth is a Wrath on a stick, which is lovely. Sire of Insanity against combo. Pathrazer if we just want to get them dead, because Pathrazer does that pretty quickly. We've got a couple of other toolbox cards to go get. Spore Frog and Yavimaya Elder. Most importantly, we have a Vindicate, just because we're in black and white, why not have a Vindicate? Then we can move over to the sideboard. Got some Deafening Silence for combo, Duress for combo, Soul Guide Lanterns for combo. There's a lot of combo in Penny Dreadful. A couple of Return to Natures, they're a very, very useful and flexible card to have in the sideboard. Lost Legacy, probably for combo. Teyo, probably for combo. Vindicate for whenever our opponent's playing permanents. And then a couple of Dusk Till Dawns as sweepers. Sweepers that can also get us back our Oriss, which is kind of handy. No idea how well this will go. I changed up the mana base ever so slightly. I put 2 Temple of Maladies, an extra one instead of the Temple of Silence. I just feel like we want green early, we want black early, so let's chuck it in. And we're already signed up to the league, so let's get into it. I'm going to refresh my chat so I don't have all the previous stuff there. And now we can slowly build up to the viewer count we're at before I stopped streaming. It's probably not the best idea to stop streaming when you're at one of your highest viewer counts. But alas, we have done it. Let me just get my tabs all correct. Why is this not saying I'm online? It's hands them all. Alright, we're live. We're live! And get this open. Sweet. Alright. This hand looks like a keep to me. Unfortunately, we've got a Rune-Scarred Demon in hand. Actually, no we don't. What are you talking about? We mulligan. Mulliganing is the best. That's one thing I'm a little concerned about in this deck. There's no way for us to get the fatties from hand into the bin. However, they're all semi-castable. Pathrazer of Ulamog is probably the least castable. Sire of Insanity is still castable off of birds. So we should be okay. I'm going turn 1 birds here. We've got 2 drops in hand, so I'd like to be able to Corpse Churn next turn. Temple of Plenty is a fine draw, but we're going to go with the Silence. Plains? I'm going to take Plains because it lets us Jarad's Orders next turn. Ooh, no. Does this mean I'm not Corpse Churning? I think I'm not Corpse Churning. I think I'm holding it. This card is still good late game, so it doesn't... We're against Ominous Good. Ominous Good. That's ominous for me. Let's cast out Jarad's Orders. They don't have any counter magic up currently. So, search for a creature card and put it into our hand. We will take Oriss. And we'll put a Genesis in the bin. And now our opponent probably knows what's up. Well, maybe not. It's not immediately obvious. Next turn we'll play Oriss. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. A counter would be annoying. I suppose with the Animate Dead we might not have wanted to put the Genesis in the bin. We might want to... Actually, we probably definitely just wanted to go Sire of Insanity. You live and you learn. Because our hand wasn't particularly good. We will not pay. I will always yield to this at the moment. That's not good. We didn't really want to hit that then. Buried Alive is fine. Since we now have Sire in hand, it's unlikely we're going to be able to Sire them. Hey, Ice! The Ice stream! She shows up! How you going, Ice? I hope you're well. I didn't see your message. Miniatures! You paint miniatures? What miniatures do you paint? I paint miniatures. I play a lot of miniature games. In fact, right here, I have some miniatures. Now, I don't know how well this will show up. You just got into 40k. Alright, I got some dwarves. I have so many miniatures. I play way too many miniature games. Now, unfortunately, our opponent doesn't actually have to cast spells. It's going to be annoying. In fact, right over here, I have some 10mm miniatures. Look at these guys. They're so small. They're so small. Dwarves are not an army in 40k, unfortunately. They were at one point. Squats existed. Never forget squats. I also, in my cupboard, have some Grey Knights for 40k, but I haven't played 40k for so long. Yeah, they're 10mm. I actually have some 6mm miniatures as well that have not have not played with yet, but I'm working through them. There's a lot to paint because I like to play War Master, which is an old Games Workshop game that they do not support anymore. We play Beastclaw Raiders. Don't. That's fair enough. Alright, so we need to do something here. So we're going to Buried Alive Animate Dead. So this one, and this one. And then I think we just need them dead. So I think... no, let's go Rune-Scarred Demon. Let's stop them casting spells next turn. Otherwise they might go off. We could just get Animate Dead again, but I think it's Oriss time. Stop on upkeep. Yeah, I've got a bit of Age of Sigmar stuff. I don't really play Age of Sigmar. I play almost entirely Kings of War. But then some other random games here and there. This deck is going to be hard. I can tell already. There's already a bunch of lines. I love it. Don't get me wrong. This deck is sick already. But I think it's going to be difficult. They are going to get 8/8 Krakens, but they won't be able to attack with them. It's definitely an interesting strategy. So, we will return, not Genesis, let's not return Genesis. We'll return this bad girl. How about that? Return the bad girl. And we'll go attack. No reason not to. Their Krakens don't have reach. It's cool that so many people in chat, some of my watchers. Yeah, Oriss is a bad girl. Look at her. I mean that as a great thing. We'll keep watching. Yeah, the deck's working. Yeah, you can do that. Are you you worked with Numenor? I forget your Discord name. It's sick so far. So far, it's very sick. Let's prevent them from casting a spell. Sorry, what was your... It's something Teal? Teal something? TealBaron, that's the one. I knew it was Teal something. I couldn't remember the second half. Nice to see you, TealBaron. Feel free to follow if you haven't. I do Penny Dreadful most days of the week. And this is a very, very cool deck. So we don't even have to... We can Corpse Churn here. Hey, Marin. Our opponent is getting Krakens, but Krakens don't attack. Super late. Definitely checking the VOD out tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I'll chuck it on YouTube straight after. So hopefully it should be up tonight. YouTube can be a bit slow processing sometimes, but with any luck, we will be right. And they have left the game. Alright, we have our first win. Alright, against Combo. So unfortunately they win with Labman. Labman is a little bit annoying to deal with. We can go Deafening Silence and Duress. I definitely think the Duress are coming in. That's coming in. Spore Frog, not necessary. Yavimaya Elder, I don't really want to take out. I think Magister of Worth can go out because they're not running wide. Now, the Deafening Silence. I don't know whether I run them. It's good sometimes. Nah, I think I can keep like this. It's likely Vindicate could come out because if... I mean, I guess killing a Sylvan Library is not actually bad. We'll see. Now this is an unfortunate hand. I think hands with birds and hands without birds are going to be very, very different. Oh no. Where are our lands? Where are the lands? Jesus, 3 1-land hands in a row in our 24 land deck. Oh, the Heartless Act should have come out. Heartless Act definitely should have come out for anything. I think playing one more Vindicate may be worth it. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, that's a good draw. Forest. Basic Forest is actually probably the best draw we had in the deck. I don't want to forget. I don't really want to turn off the upkeep stop because I might forget to turn it back on. But we also just don't have Samus. Oriss in play. We don't have our Animate Dead, so I'm not going to bother Buried Aliving yet. Oh, we'll take an Oriss. It's not the best, but it's fine. Why are they running this? Do they just want to beat us down, I guess? We'll take the Soul Guide Lantern. We'll definitely take the Soul Guide Lantern. That is one thing that I'm concerned about with this deck, is the prevalence of Soul Guide Lantern in the meta. Top deck. Alright. There's one Sylvan down, there's Thornwood Falls down. Yeah, you got emotes! There's more currently being approved. But, I think this top deck one's changing to words, rather than my stolen art from Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I had to make tier 2 and tier 3 ones. So there's, unfortunately... Oh, did I? Oh, I did too. I didn't do that. I didn't do anything like that. We're gonna prevent them playing spells. I'm scared of their spells. What can I say? Tier 2's getting punt. Because you gotta pay more money to say I punted. What's the goal with this deck? The goal is to not allow them to play spells, first and foremost, and then reanimate big fatties into play. So what happened was, for some reason, somebody subbed off stream, and so it was saying 3 instead of 4 for a while, but then Dirty Top subbed because he's so kind. So kind. And so now it has reset and is showing appropriately. I hope my opponent didn't want to play spells. One land would have been great there. I also really wish Buried Alive was an instant, but I can understand. You love your cute first icon? I love your cute first icon, Ice. Alright, Oriss is getting in there. Now I just have to play enough, well, stream enough that I become massive and you can show off your first icons to everybody. That's gotta be the way, right? That's the goal. That's the dream right there. Become a Magic streamer. Instead of a lawyer. Oh, you're too kind. You're so kind, Ice. Alright. Now, I guarantee they have yet another memory lapse. Because whenever I play against this deck, they always have 4 memory lapse in hand at all times. So I can block. You're obliged to say that, Marin. Yeah, I just wish. Remember that whole like 6 months I was just unemployed? I should have been streaming Magic. Maybe I wouldn't have had to have gotten a job. You live and you learn. We're just doing it on hard mode. Let's hope. I mean, Oriss is a pretty good blocker against these Krakens. So, that's good. They're still leaving 2 up. Memory lapse is so annoying here. This isn't another. Dealt to target creature. Cool. Block. Prevent. No trample on Krakens. What are we going to draw? Ah, it's a Buried Alive. We'll try again. No! Come on! You're only 20 cards into your deck. How have you found 3 already? My memory has been lapsed. The same thing happened with the last one. Last time we played against Ominous Good, they found 4 within their top 25 cards. It's like, come on. It's their only counter spell. Oh no, they were running Circular Logic as well. Yeah. You missed out on our we played Teferi Knowledge Pool Lock, which I made this. I made it. I didn't just steal it. It was pretty good. It went 3-2, and I think it's definitely got a 5-0 in it if I refine it and make it, and also get a little lucky with matchups. But overall, it played very well. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Alright, my B. Apparently I was F6. It's alright. I don't think we're winning this game because this is about to get memory lapsed again. I told you. 23 cards. 23 cards. It's fine. Alright. So what's happening? What did I say? Oh yeah, Heartless Acts need to go. Heartless Acts need to go. So we have 3 slots. So we want this, and we want this. Yeah, that's way better. Top deck for the opponent. I don't know if it counts as top deck, because like they did draw plenty of cards. I'm not failing them on that. It's more just in those plenty of cards they drew, they also found 4 memory lapse. Hand's a little bit awkward. It's definitely a keep, but it's a little bit awkward. Because Birds on turn 1 doesn't cast this Lost Legacy on turn 2. So that, as far as I know, they're not playing Dreadnought. So in case we draw one of our 3 swamps, I am going to go Birds turn 1. Because I am pretty good at top decking, so. Enough procrastinating. Set up your... Yeah, no worries. Set up your paints. I'd love to see some minis from you. Second Buried Alive isn't really what we needed. I could have played one there, but they're likely to have so bad. Wonder if you put the new top deck emote through for approval. Maybe I didn't. Ice plays 40k. And Tarp plays Age of Sigma, which is really cool. And I showed off my little dudes. That was not a bad draw. But I think we're just going to go Lost. I want to see what's in their hand, because I don't want to Buried Alive and get blown out. So we're going to Lost Legacy for Ominous. No, I just showed the 10mm ones. The ones that are on my bedside table. Ominous Seas. I should probably take... Like, let's be real. I should probably take Memory Lapse because we know they have 4 of them in hand. Alright, so they got Greater Good. That's meaning... Ah, they quit. Okay. Well, we won the match. Maybe we should play more than one Lost Legacy. Alright, note 1. I'm actually gonna write down some notes for this deck, because I think it's got potential. More Lost Legacy. Hand is slow, but probably fine. Grandeur Lock was on Ominous Good last time we saw them, I think. Okay. Duress is fine. They can take a Corpse Churn. They can take Jarad's Orders if they'd like. The jig is definitely at least moderately up here. I think I lead with Vivid Marsh. No, Temple. But which Temple? Okay, now I have that. I lead with Temple of Plenty. Definitely Temple. Put that one on the bottom, please. I'm kind of glad they took Jarad's orders. It's useful, but it's not the be-all end-all. Signing blood themselves. Nice, nice. Mono black seems like it should be pretty decent. So here we can either Corpse Churn or we can Temple. I'm gonna Temple. Siren! What do you mean I'm still up? Or are you talking to Ice? Ice is still up. Ice is currently setting up her paints for her 40k stuff. Oh, Ment's still in stream. Yeah, I came back. I said I'd come back. This is second match of the very sweet Numenor Oriss deck. Your girlfriend does Warhammer. That's sick. Oh yeah. Dreadhorde invasion. That's cool. That's not really what we wanted. We should have upkeep Corpse Churned. So they're gonna get a bigger and bigger zombie, which is not ideal. They're gonna sign in blood themselves. What should I build next? Why is there a... Because, if you'll see, there are 4 Animate Deads and 4 Buried Alives in this deck. I think they're, like, rough... I can't actually see on my stream viewer. Hunted Horror, hey? So we get 3 3/3s with protection from black? Oh, 2 3/3s, sorry. Interesting. It's... Reanimator is like how you win, but you lock them out of the game with Oriss. I'll take a birds. Oh, the sideboard's not showing. Ah. I wonder why. Let me have a quick look. Maybe if I just reset it. Is it just too long? Oh, that doesn't do it. The deck list is too long. Alright. So I need to increase the height. Let's go 650. And see if that fits the sideboard. There we go. We did it, chat. We did it. So here we'll go forest, birds. Next turn we can potentially play a Sire of Insanity. Hunted Horror is a cool one. Oh, they might be playing Bile Blight? That's cool. If they're playing Bile Blight, that's sick. I like that. Yeheni's Expertise. Ah, even better. And then they play Armor. Dang! Opponent's getting it. Opponent is getting it. This is a spicy mono black brew. I've not seen one like this, and it's very cool. I'm not sure if Dreadhorde Invasion is necessary, but seems fine. Vindicate's not a bad one. I think we're just Vindicating here. So we'll Vindicate the 7/7, that's for sure. Make this a little smaller. Take 4 next turn, they get their thing back big. Play a Sire of Insanity, maybe? Fall of the Thran is legal. That's the saga, right? That does stuff. 1, destroy all lands. Each player return. Okay, okay. I could... It'll be difficult to build around, I think. Yeah, Saga the Armageddons. I guess we just play a Sire of Insanity. I don't feel good about this game. I really thought they were playing Bile, not there's a creature that lets you sack and chat. Well, there you go. But so you destroy all lands, you bring 2 back, then you sack it wait, it's each player there. So you just destroy all lands. Okay. I mean, as long as your end goal is to just destroy all lands, then do it. Do it, that's what I say. I really want to sweep... yeah, but the problem is it's 6 mana. So it's not like it goes into the aggro deck. So my base color is the same as your primer. That's perfect! You've already base... You've already base coated them. What army are you playing, Ice? Or painting? What the hell is an Ephra deck? Moonkiss Siren always comes in with all these cards that I've never heard of. Exchange your life total with their power. Okay. Okay. What's their power? 4/4? Okay. Interesting. I don't... What crazy stuff are you gonna do? So we get to make that one smaller. We're just dead. Hit someone really hard. Oh, right. Sorry. I didn't realize it worked both ways. It's not your life total becomes Evra's power. It's exchange. Alright, I understand. Alright, their deck. I don't know exactly how we necessarily beat their deck. This is fine. Heartless Act is unfortunately a bit annoying against them. I think these are pretty good against the Stompy deck. Spore Frog actually does seem worth it here. They're not combo, so I'll take out Sire. I will shave a single Corpse Churn. And I will shave... I don't think we need the Pathrazer either. I think these 3 are probably good enough. In blue-white, yeah? Yeah, I would like to see you hit somebody very hard in blue-white. I want to make a Brago deck, because Brago is legal for some reason. Oh, your 2 main sources of unblockable. I think you mean can't be blocked, Siren. Artful Dodge, there you go. You got it. You got it. We can't keep... Why, when I play 20 lands, I find all the 3-land hands, and when I play 24, I don't. I'm gonna put Vivid Marsh on the bottom. A bit dangerous, but we got double Scryline birds, so I think it's okay. I guess we'll find out. You're playing Death Guard Ice. Sorry, I didn't see it there. Death Guard are pretty sweet. I think, especially the coolest part about Nurgle in general is just the amazing conversions you can do. There's this Australian guy on YouTube called Miscast Terrain, and he's making a Nurgle Demons army where he converts every card. Every creature. My brain. Every model. Every model is what I'm trying to say. So you should look him up. Miscast Terrain. I'm gonna just type it. He's also very entertaining, and his videos are real short and to the point. Alright, we got Lake of the Dead. That's going to be a good one to Vindicate. Lake of the Dead's... I don't know about you, Stream, but I feel like Lake of the Dead's going to be a good one to Vindicate. I don't think we want the second Heartless Act. Vindicate that one, sir. Convert some Space Marines. Get them out of their metal boxes. Duress, that's fine. Vindicate again. I could Vindicate the Dreadhorde invasion, but I've got the Dusk till Dawn. So I think I'm just gonna play Oriss and pass. We do need to find some action here. Dark Ritual. Okay, should have killed the swamp. Dark Rit. What's this? 5 mana. Alright. Into Animate Dead. Yep. They got 1 card in hand. Any land? That's not a land. So rather than take a bunch of damage, I'm just gonna Vindicate this one. It doesn't feel great since we have, like, the Wrath in hand, but I think it's worthwhile. The Dreadhorde invasion is definitely annoying. That's a land. We'll take it. I don't think we want a 5th land just yet. Get to return all 2 or less, which is currently only birds and Oriss. Would love a Buried Alive here. Buried Alive would be sweet. Birds is less sweet, but we'll take it. Hopefully they find land and play a big thing. This is about as hard as I thought it was going to be. Another Lake of the Dead. We've used our 2 Vindicates already, so that one's just sticking around. But it does mean they can't cast too many more things if they're sacking lands. Alright. Never. What's the other half? Return is you exile target card and create a 2/2. Alright. Luckily that's a sorcery, so. Take 3 here. I thought we put you on the bottom. I only have 3 of you. It doesn't feel worth it to Dusk here, but I think we just do. Should I make it Esper control with Evra as late game plan? I don't think so. I think you should play more of a mid-rangey deck. Mid-range value with Evra. Smokestack. That's what I reckon would be better. I can't say I expected Smokestack out of their deck. Plan on doing Whelming Wave as your wipe. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we may as well just do this while we have 5 lands. So my opponent can't really tick up more than once. So we'll just drop planes here, play double birds. Or maybe birds, Oriss. Yeah, render silence legal. I know you love your silence effects. Yeah, drop planes. Temple's fine. Might actually get us some action. Yavimaya Elder is not what I would consider action. We'll put you on the bottom. I tapped incorrectly. Now I've got to use a counter. Punt. Punt in chat. See, Render Silent was a card I thought was so sick when it was in Standard. But it just wasn't good because that Standard was all about just playing one thing. Art Anxiety. Why do you have Art Anxiety? I'm sure whatever you paint will be great. And remember, any miniatures you don't like can just get stripped. Oh my gosh, another one. Luckily, no follow-up. Every miniature is a learning process. You'll never be as good at painting your next mini. No, you'll never be as good at painting this mini as you are at painting your next mini. Do I just animate dead Oriss? Let's get rid of something. They got another smokestack. That's uncastable. Let's just get rid of Never Return. You like the icky boys. Is that why you like me, Ice? Because I'm icky. I'm sure you'll do right by them. I believe in you. Believe in the self that believes in you. Wait, no, that's wrong. Believe in the you that believes in yourself. Wow, they actually played the second smokestacks. Okay. I'm gonna sack birds. We can animate dead birds if we have to. That's good. Buried Alive. Is this permanents or just creatures? Creature card. Condemnation. Destroy all creatures. Huh. Linvala. Rune-Scarred Demon. Genesis. This is gonna be a bit rough. We have to sack 2 permanents next turn? That's pretty woof. Here we actually would have liked the Pathrazer. I did not realize their black Stompy deck was going to be on stacks. So, that's on me. That one's on me, must admit. Oh, we have to sack 3 now. Jesus. Bring in birds. 1. What land are we keeping? Actually, we're keeping green-black. Sack 1. This is sack 2, sorry. Oh, there's a tourney. When is the tourney? We get an untapped land? Ah, that's an untapped land. I don't know what we get. Probably Rune-Scarred Demon. It just dies, but at least it gets us another card. That card is likely to be land. No, I have not seen the Great Clean one. I'm going to Google it right now. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. I hate it, but I love it. Oh, gross. Alright, here, I think... Are we just getting land? I think we might just be getting untapped land. They have to sack 3 permanents, so they're left with 1 permanent next turn. We can definitely just... sorry, they're left with 2. Which 2 are they going to choose? it's cool in a I don't ever want to see it again kind of way. That would have been so much work as well. But I respect it immensely. Yeah, yeah. It's very unsettling. Alright, so they're keeping their smokestacks so that next turn... Alright, it doesn't matter what we target. I'm not going to bother floating mana. Yep, you got him. Then I can play Forest Birds. And that lets me get a Rune-Scarred Demon next turn. I mean, I don't know. I think the opponent might have lost. But it could go either way. It just seems like we're gonna come out of this smokestacks, but yeah, okay. It doesn't matter what we target. Need more paints. You just gotta mix. Remember, you're playing Nurgle, so the muddier the browns you get, the better, right? We don't really need that. We want them dead? Do we have 2 Oriss? No, we don't have 2 Oriss. So we just want them dead. So we'll do this. And then we'll go get an Oriss. Because if we can stop them from playing things... Okay. They have given up. Alright, so they're playing stacks, which makes me want this. Probably a little bit more than Linvala, maybe? Maybe more than Spore Frog. Spent like $100 on a kit from Army Painter and had 75. Wow, 75 colors. That's a lot. I've spent so much money on paints. I have like a tub. I have a massive. I can't do the camera. I have a massive tub. It's big, filled with Vallejo paints, or Vallejo as they would be properly referred to. Oh, Christmas deal. Yeah, I've seen like their 75 color set, but it wasn't $100. And then I have a whole bunch of Citadel paints, mostly for their washes and stuff, but also just when I was a kid I bought Citadel. I much prefer Vallejo nowadays. Double reanimation target's not ideal, but I did keep the hand. Turn 1 birds is always nice. That land won't cast Vindicate on turn 2, but that's okay. And then I have just other... I also have another toolbox which has other paints, which is like mostly Citadel stuff. Oh, this would be a sick... This would be a sick Vindicate. Bit unfortunate, actually. We could have played Buried Alive, but I don't think it was worth it. Watch as we just draw all of our biggins. Duress gets the Vindicate. That's sad. I mean, they have to take Vindicate, right? They can't not. Yeah. Thought so. I think what I want in this deck is also Den Protector. I'm gonna write that down. Den Protector. Even if it's just as a one-off. Just something to get a little bit more recursion. Alright, we got 4 mana to play with. I guess we Buried Alive. I suppose we Buried Alive. And we go Genesis, Pathrazer. I'm going to leave Rune-Scarred Demon in the deck. We'll go 1 Oriss. Just in case they play Soul Guide Lantern. Because I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like to lose literally everything. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to do with this birds. That's fine. We're okay with that. It's a little unfortunate that the Heartless Act can't kill it. We don't want to pay for this. What's she going to play, Tony? Ah, right. Jarad's orders. I really just want lands. I really just want lands. But I guess the more Jarad's orders we take out of... the more creatures we take out of the deck, the more likely we are to have lands. So this one can just take a birds for hand and a... birds for the bin. Alright, 2 birds gone. 2 birds gone. That makes us marginally more likely to draw land. Is this smokestack? I feel like this start, stumbling on mana, was not ideal here. In fact, it was the exact opposite of ideal. They might take Magister of Worth here. If we cast it, it's not so good for them. What did they take? Birds. Alright, that's fair. They killed the birds and took a birds. Sundial of the Infinite, hey? Okay. I think I understand what you're doing. We're not going to pick this up. Although, maybe we will. Yeah, we've got nothing else to do with our mana this turn. So, unless we draw birds, but that's very unlikely since we dropped 2. Oh, this is annoying. We're so close yet so far. Animate Eternal is very good against Heartless Act. Okay, they got a Soul Guide. That's fine. They got rid of Genesis. That's actually kind of annoying, because now we have to find an Animate Dead to get them to crack the lantern. What are they doing? Ah. Creating a zombie. Yeah, they're currently being approved. Also, I have to, even if you... Like, even when they get approved, I still don't have any more emotes until I get a certain number of subs. Because the other ones will be tier 2, tier 3. Unfortunately. Ah, right. Channel points. I forget about channel points. You can highlight messages. That's a thing that can be done. Alright. Are we really gonna... No. They're on 0 cards in hand. And Oriss is a pretty decent blocker. I've never missed a message from you. Yeah, I'm just that good. Yeah, you can do what Daddy Top did. Just highlight away. I can spend my own channel points. Alright, we take 4. Hopefully this Oriss just doesn't die. I'm painfully aware I can do this. Stop harassing me, opponent. I don't think it matters that much, to be honest. To be honest, I just kind of want to 4-4 and trade with them. Oriss would be okay. That's a good enough draw. I'm only taking 2 this turn. That's a pretty good draw. Oriss is a really good blocker. You could make custom things to use your channel points with. Ah! Oh. Like what? What ideas do people have? How about enough channel points and you get a one-on-one Discord session with me? Because I'm clearly so desirable. And never talk to anybody. I'm kidding. Don't show me. Alright. Block. We do take the Afflict. So we take 5 here. Which is very unfortunate. They can now sign in Blood Us. Dark Writ. I guess I should have Heartless Acted that. Okay. Dreadhorde Invasion. The deck just seems to completely be able to counter my effects. Then end the turn? Is there a particular reason they're ending the turn? Alright, I think I Heartless Act this bad boy. I definitely should have done that prior. But... we can gain 5 here. And get a 5-5. We don't get our 3-3. But I'm okay with that. We get to make their thing smaller. Which is nice. I don't know. I think we could come back here. Now that we have some lands, I think we definitely have a chance. A lands and a 5/5 flyer. But yeah, the whole like afflict on this when Oriss is such a good good blocker is a little bit annoying. But now we can cast our spells. This is getting small. I just hope they don't get their stacks now. Because it'd just be very annoying. We do get to play a 4/4 though. I mean, I'll do this. I'll take my 3. I'm just glad they didn't sign in Blood Me. Legitimately good channel point join the stream via Discord call. Probably for a very high number. Yeah, that's a fact. Alright, they're ending the turn, so I don't need to prevent the damage. Heartless Act, hey? Well, shit. I kind of have to Magister of Worth. Because they'll just keep afflicting and ending the turn. Alright, Magister of Worth it is. Condemnation. Magister is sick. I loved this card in Vintage Masters. I loved Vintage Masters. Vintage Masters is probably my favorite draft set of all time. Maybe triple Innistrad beats it slightly. Oh, your voice is I can understand that. I definitely can. I don't particularly like my voice. I think I've got probably one of the worst voices for a Twitch streamer. But I'm giving it a go anyway. I'm just gonna play 5/5s. T-poisoned? What does T-poisoned mean? Okay. Wait, I think I might have figured it out. We can kill this by removing the counters, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna play this. Then I'm gonna Corpse Churn and make it so they can't play anything next turn. Because then I can win. I think we've gotten there, guys. You gotta stop on their upkeep. You can't cast spells this turn. Yeah, the new product noise is so loud. So loud. In case you weren't excited about receiving new product. So guys, we won. Remember when Siren said that their deck just counters ours? Well, seems like it's done okay. They might have a removal spell. I may be speaking too early. But hey, there we go. Let's play more. This deck is so cool. We're 2-0 with Oriss Reanimate. Watch us, if we 5-0 with this first try, that'll be so sweet. It'd be so sweet. I will play first. I would love to. Thank you for asking, MTGO. Hand's not good, but it's definitely in the range of keepable things. Our opponent is a man of culture, or a person of culture, sorry. Atari ST. Play our temple. Let's go ahead and scry that one to the top. That one's a good one. That one's a very good one, actually. Secluded Step, hey? We don't need to reveal the next color. We're definitely running the Yavimaya Elder out on 3. Ooh, heroic, hey? That's kind of fun. That's very fun. Yeah, Yavimaya Elder. We might just block with it, to be honest. I don't necessarily need the draw. I need to be able to cast my spells. Yeah. Also, I think Oriss might be a really good blocker against these guys. Maybe you could do a commentate game or something for points. Yeah, I'm happy. If people want me to commentate their games, I'll definitely have a look into what I could set up. We'll go Plains Swamp. Play the Plains, play Oriss. Pathrazer in hand is not ideal. I suppose what we could have done there is just gone to discard. and discarded Pathrazer. So far, Oriss has actually far exceeded my expectations. I expected her to just kind of be meh unless we were going off fully. But she's actually just been pretty good to run out. I don't think the Spore Frog is necessary in this deck. It's a cool idea. I love the callback to Tortured Existence. I'm not blocking. There's no way in hell I block this one. Yep, that one's why. So we're going to take a little bit of damage here, depending on how many spells they've got. Heartless Act is going to be really bad in this matchup. Like, extraordinarily bad. That's a lot of lands. I guess we just want to... Wait, Rewind is legal? That's fun. That's very fun. Land to the bottom. There's so many cool things that are legal in this format. Tap target creature. I don't want my Samite healer, Samite Guardian tapped. Alright. I'm gonna be nice and prevent damage to their guy. So we're taking a big chunk. A big chunk. Maybe we just Animate Dead one of these Yavimaya Elder. Well, Animate Dead the Yavimaya Elder, so we can have 2 blockers. Because they don't have trample. Yeah. Does Swift Justice draw a card? No, it doesn't. It does give lifelink though. We put a land to the bottom, yet we still draw the lands. Does this only happen once? Yes. Oh my lord. Literally like 5 lands in a row. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because I don't want to die. Also, nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to die. What does this do? Indestructible, sure. Bigger and indestructibler. Alright. I'm glad we did what we did. I'm glad we did what we did. Hopefully they don't have double, God's willing. If they do, we die. Seems like significantly worse unbreakable formation. Well, no, because it's 1 mana. And they're only playing, like, it's a combo of 1 creature on the field. They very rarely want more than 1 creature out. Protection from white. Alright. Block. Prevent the damage! Yeah, it does give vision, but it's 3 mana. 3 mana is a lot. You do love your vigilance, don't you? The thing I love about vigilance is it makes working out attacks and blocks just so easy. Just so easy. Oh my god, we've bottomed 3 lands in a row. And we've drawn 3 lands in a row. That's kind of absurd. How much mana do we have? 5, 6, 7. So we can just cast you? Sure. Sure. I'll do it. So they've got 2 cards in hand, so I'm not... And we have 3 colors of blockers. So I'm not too worried. So I think what I take is Jarad's Orders. Yeah. Yeah, no, castable reanimation targets is very good. Especially if you're not running decks with good kind of discard outlets. Phalanx Leader. That's fine. From next turn onwards, they will never cast a spell again. Nor attack. Absolutely the correct target. Yeah. I figured. Put Genesis in the bin, get another Oriss. Win. Win game. This deck is really sick. I love toolbox decks. Like, I would give anything for Pod to be legal in Penny Dreadful. Anything. I just want Pod. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jarad's Orders. First one goes to hand. We get Oriss. Second one goes to bin. We get Genesis. And that's a good game. We can even attack with a 6/6 flyer. I don't think Mono White has anything that gives reach. Does it? I think there might be a color bent one that gives flying, but I'm not entirely sure. I know this is enchantments that give flying, but you can't cast spells or attacks. Wonder. I don't think they're playing Wonder. Or are you saying Wonder in this deck? We will target Oriss. Yeah, color shifted. And I meant more like an instant or sorcery. I think there might be something, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, against Heroic, hey? Against Heroic. I will have a look at that after I sideboard. Spore Frog's actually good in this matchup. Like, Spore Frog Genesis is probably like a lock. I don't think we want Sire. I don't really think Linvala is where we want to be, but it's probably good enough. Heartless Act. I'd like some removal that wasn't Heartless Act in the deck, or in the sideboard. I guess we bring in the Duress just to... It'll slow them down at the very least. And then I guess we just keep Linvala. Oh, Yisan the Wandering Bard. The Wanderer Bard. Yeah. Yisan's cool. But it's not Pod. I just want Pod. It's only 20 cents currently. Oh, J-Mecha is here. Hey, J-Mecha. I didn't even realize it was you that sent that. Yeah, you have to update it. I'd be okay with updating it, but Yisan's just so much slower than Pod. So much slower than Pod. What do you think of the deck, J-Mecha? Also, isn't it really late by now for you guys? Yeah. I know it's about working with what you have. But like... Oh, it's only 12:36. That's fine. Never mind. Literally nothing. What is time? Time is nothing, right? Launch the fleet. Okay. They get a 1/1 white soldier. I'm hoping I get untapped land so I can play Yavimaya Elder. You still got some caffeine in you. That's good to hear. Alright. Buried Alive was not what I requested. Animate Dead. This all might be a little bit slow. I'm worried that this is going to be a little slow. Time is a concept born of humanity's struggle to understand how things change. Run the APAC tournament. I should probably look into actually joining some tournaments. Just for fun. It would be nice to stream a tournament. Tournament run. It'd be a bit of a... I'd be... good luck, Siren. It'd definitely be a potential... What am I trying to say? It would reduce my chances of winning because I would be opening myself to ghosting if people wanted to do that. But it would be fun. It'd be worth it. So I can prevent some attacks. At the very least, I have that going for me. So let's prevent some attacks. If you want to win enough in a format like Penny Dreadful that you ghost, then so be it. But it's fine. Cycle. We will prevent you from attacking, friend. So this might actually give us enough time to win this game. If people are going to ghost you in a free-to-play tournament, they're probably not good enough to beat you with perfect information anyway. Yeah, I guess so. Land is good, land is good. Playing land before Buried Alive is bad. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Who stack Git probe to top. Alright, so in the bin we're going to put a Genesis, a Pathrazer, and a Rune-Scarred Demon. Nah, we don't need the Rune-Scarred Demon. Let's put Spore Frog. I just don't think we need... I'm worried about potential grave hate. I don't expect it, but we've got at least one turn of no casting anyway. So it doesn't really matter. This game is actually already locked up, I think. I just don't... I'm always a bit worried about putting all my eggs into the graveyard basket. Alright, they have given up. This deck is really... It's working. It's working. I love it. I love myself a good toolbox reanimator. Is this a lot? Two more. We are currently 3-0. Did someone say eggs? I know how to get Ice's attention. Faith healer. Stop making me look up. Or is Faith... Are you just saying something? Are you saying Faith heal? Or is that... Oh, sacrifice an enchantment. You gain life equal to the enchantments it can render mana cost. Okay. That's fun. That's definitely fun. Gain 6 life. Make your thing bigger. I like it. This hand is a little slow, but it's fine. We have shown ourselves to be okay with slow. We're definitely scrying. Buried Alive is good. That's a good card. Wait, Faith Healer isn't legal? Wow. That seems like the kind of card that would be legal. Temple of Triumph makes me think potentially Cyclic. Oratog is legal. I did see that. So is Psychotog, right? I actually wouldn't mind just natching an Oriss here. Right, as a Saga rare. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Now okay, they've shown blue. So the question is, we Oriss. Nice, nice. Does it survive? There's no Bolt in the format, but there is Chain Lightning, and they could be playing Chain Lightning. I was kind of hoping they'd be on Cycling, because I don't think Cycling beats this deck if we have a reasonably quick Oriss lock. Yeah, it's probably reserve list. Oh, they're playing Twin. Alright. On Twin, hey? So we need to lock them reasonably quick. No land there is a bit annoying. But I guess we work okay on 3. So we will go Genesis, Rune-Scarred, and Sire. And then we will prevent... Actually, maybe what we do... We don't prevent them from going off. Oh, the reserve list is so annoying. And it's also, like, not actually stopping them. Hopefully they try to go off here. Yes. And then we prevent them from attacking. And now they can never cast a spell or attack again. Snow dual printing, yeah. That would be sick. I disagree with so many things Wizards does as a company. And it's really annoying. That's a bad idea due to Astrolabe. Ban Astrolabe in Legacy, please. It does not deserve to exist. We will take this one back. Yeah, ban Astrolabe in Magic. Agree. I was excited for Astrolabe at the start because it's like the kind of card I like, but it just made it too easy for so many things to exist that shouldn't. Reprint fetch lands constantly. How about we just destroy the secondary market by saying every mythic you can buy directly from Wizards for $1, every rare for 50 cents, every uncommon for 25, and every common for 10. Now Magic is a good game that's approachable for everyone. Like, I don't need my cards to be worth money. Yeah, I guess they want to sell packs, is the problem. Is the actual problem. Yeah. You can't cast spells, opponent. Paper cards over the years. I'd be sad. See, that's the thing. I have a big cube. I have multiple modern decks in paper. I have commander decks. But I would just want people to be able to play. Yeah, proxies being legal, but then once again, people won't buy packs. Could we draw a land, please? Because we're very tentative at the moment. Like, we have a tentative lock. They could kill us at any time. Just don't make bulk standard cards. Yeah. Don't make every set for draft, maybe. Maybe have some sets available for not drafting. Like, master sets could just be like reprint sets, as opposed to, here's double masters where it costs far too much to actually do anything with. So it doesn't really stop. This is an interesting look. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. We do need to draw a dang land, and not just birds. Get rid of Corpse Churn. Second best and second word. Yeah. Yeah. They did everything right except the price. Really. Oh shit, I let them get to their main phase. Whoops. My bad. Mystery Booster's worst secret lair ultimate edition. Alright, so they're not currently locked. They can cast a spell. They can cast a sorcery speed spell. They can't use damage to kill Oriss, which is nice. Each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. I'll do this one. And then I'll do this one. You've cast enough spells, opponent. I accidentally let you cast spells. What has gone wrong? Although they could have opted on my turn. So that's one of the problems with this lock, is they can still cast on my turn. Yeah, exactly. No more board wipe. Hey, a land. Alright, scry another to the top, please. Oh, g'day, Barwick. This lock is pretty good, but it does require us to actually put something else into play. Okay, so here what we're gonna do, in order to speed up a bit, yeah, no, you'll see. I'm gonna not return. Ah, well then we got that, and it's less. I thought I was gonna be smart. I was gonna not return. I was gonna Animate Dead, Rune-Scarred Demon. Although this could eat a counter, so this was potentially a very bad idea. This was potentially a very, very bad idea. Never mind, everything's fine. So now we get Rune-Scarred Demon. I will cast Burbs. I will cast both Burbs. Just you wait. I'm just gonna go get an Oriss real quick. And then I'm gonna cast both Burbs. It might be better than Burb. This is just a Burb, right? It's a Burb with extra steps. Alright, we're no longer mana screwed. A significant Burb. I would like you to not cast spells or attack. Substantial Burb. We have to hope there's no instant speed removal coming out of them. Basically ever. We could, oh shit, I targeted the wrong thing. Well, that's annoying. It doesn't really matter here, because we have Jarad's orders, but it is annoying. So even with 2 punts. Oh, okay. I will pay 3. Did we lose? Did we lose, chat? No, we didn't lose. This one goes to hand. This one goes... Maybe I'll do a Spore Frog. Just to, just to... You know... If I get that onto the field, I've got a second layer of protection against my own punts. I would like a second Genesis in the bin now. A second Genesis actually means they can't cast or attack on our turn either. Yeah, they have an infinite on board because they can't attack. They need to use their attack step, and that's not allowed. I think that's fine. That's all we really need to do. Vindicate's sorcery speed removal in general is not... I guess it's okay against them because they're pretty slow. They're not... Yeah, I think that's the right reanimation package. Trim it, Corpse Churn. Oriss Orum's Chance. Yeah, it does both. They can't attack, and they can't cast spells. That's why it's working so well. Yeah, it's so good. And it actually is legitimately quite powerful, as we're finding out. And also it plays Abzan, which is a really cool color combination, and one that you don't see that often in Penny Dreadful. Run it. I don't know if it's necessarily what you want to be doing in Always Watching. I don't think adding Oriss to a bit Vigilous. Okay. Yeah, sure. I think you would be actively making the deck worse. Double Oriss is okay. Not great, but okay. We've got a Heartless Act, so we're not in much danger. We'll definitely play a Forest here. Probably mono white shush. But how are you? Oh, you're just playing silences and Oriss. I wonder how many silence effects there are. Silence is also... Yeah, that makes sense. 12. We've got 12. Although that's really only 9. Not 9. Only 11, because one Oriss has to be on the field. 12 chant. It's 11 chant. Yeah, we'll Temple. 11 chant is actually a sick name. I don't think we need you. As much as it pains me to put an Oriss on the bottom. I mean, we're not under any pressure. Let's not run into anything. They're likely running counter spells now. There's got to be a way in white that you can get Oriss back. Oh, you could just play white-green. I do like some Selesnya. I also really think that a little Timmy Selesnya deck, I believe there's one out there, because Fleecebane Lion is legal. And whenever Fleecebane Lion is legal, little Timmy should be good. Duress to clear the way for an Oriss seems good. Memory Lapse. Cool. It's kind of what we wanted. Hey, Ice! How you going? We do need to find a little bit of action. A little bit of action. But I guess we don't. Gonna stop painting for the night. Okay. Did you get much done? Get any grubblies done? I want to call while I'm in the Tommy. Commentating helps me feel better. Is this match 5? No. Unless... Yeah, no, this is... I'm confused. I feel like we just played one with somebody else. But maybe not. This is 4. Okay. For some reason, I thought this was match 5. Some details, but you don't have enough browns and whites. You make your own browns and whites. It's in an hour. Alright. Alright, can we Duress now, opponent? Leak, Purify the Grave, Veto. Woof. They have come stacked with, Alright, so we kind of need our lanterns in order to... Oh, you don't have brown paint. Red and green and blue kind of make brown. I think we just take the veto. And then we'll do this now. Just so they don't randomly get us. So their hand is pretty good at stopping us from recurring Orisi. And by pretty good, I mean very good. Purify the Grave is nutso-butso against us. So we're just gonna have to cast things and play mid-range. Which isn't ideal. That's not what we're best at. Spore Frog is normally okay. You have a profile picture now, so that's good. Are we attacking with Oriss? I think we're attacking with Oriss. This, to me, feels like a loss. I'm calling it now. If we win this game, things have gone well. We do need some decent draws here. That's not what I would call a decent draw, to be perfectly honest. Luckily, their sweeper doesn't kill our birds or our Oriss. We're just going to have to attack with Oriss 20 times. Yeah, getting through 2 Purify is going to be very difficult. You know what I want to play? I want to play blue-white, where I can play Maul and Taunt. Because I like Maul and Taunt. Aww. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna try to make them use one of their Purify the Graves. You can't paint them the wrong color. They're your miniatures. There are no wrong colors. In your sleepiness, you goofed. Aww. It's alright. You're just setting up a base coat for the next one. Now you'll have deeper shadows. It's bronze and it's supposed to be green. Me and Vey have been working on Homebrew Faction for 40k. Oh, that's interesting. That's a good draw. That gets us through one more Purify the Graves entirely. Both halves of it. What kind of faction? Unfortunately, we can't play Oriss. Because they can burst lightning it. Ramble about it and or overcall. Fair enough. So the hand is Mana Leak, Burst Lightning. I really just want to draw Genesis, to be honest. I kind of want to play 40k, but I have way too many miniatures already, so I shouldn't. It's just a bunch of people I know have been getting into it recently, and... Oh my gosh, all the burbs. Burb power. Burb power. Alright guys. Swing with the burbs. In short, heavily isolated society. It's one planet. that doesn't do regeneration, has 50% functional SCC with heavy emphasis on single extremity called grass area. Ooh. Yeah, like Tom and the people at Games Portal have all been getting into it. It's becoming a big... Oh my lord. We haven't drawn action in a while. Alright, no burbs this time. The message was sent last time. At least we know their hand, right? We're both just kind of doing nothing. Our lands are prettier. Our lands are way prettier. Opt. We can't beat an opt. Guys, we can't beat an opt. What did they do with it? Let me have a look. They put it on the bottom. Alright, we're okay. Faith Healer is 10 cents. Might be legal. Yeah? There's a chance. I mean, Birthing Pod's only 20 cents, right? So that one might be legal too. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, okay, they can still do everything. I really just want to draw Rune-Scarred Demon. Is that too much to ask? Or Jarad's Orders. 20 is twice as far as 10. Yes. Correct. Yeah, it also gets bought out every time there's a banned restricted list. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna cast that. This exiles a single card. Prohibit? Aw, they drew a Prohibit. Ah, they didn't kick it. Ooh, opponent. That's not ideal. Alright, which one do we care the least about? Probably Pathrazer. Spore Frog. Yavimaya Elder. It's alright. And then... Should we take their Midnight Guard? Should we? It increases the clock by quite a bit. That's a mistake that can happen in paper. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It can. Unlikely, but it can. Alright, we won't try to get him. Yes, I should take their Midnight Guard. I'm just getting through the Purify. Or not. Interesting. Interesting choice, opponent. You know what we could have done then? We could have done that legit, actually. We could have played Oriss. Oh no, they got Mana Link in hand, so it wouldn't have been all that useful. What's a fun thing that happened earlier, Siren? By the way, Bird Force 1 is definitely going in on this attack. Alright. Attack my Bird Force 1. You know what's really good about Animate Dead? Their sweeper doesn't make me kill itself either. And Pathrazer anymore. Derivi versus Teemo custom I made for this server. I talked about. Oh yeah. What did they... Oh, they condemned it. Sure. It's back in the deck, baby. They have Brago in play. And a Containment Priest. Wait, that's not good for them. Right? Isn't that... That's very bad for them. So we can... We can now play... Oh wait, we're in blocks. Cool. They try to give Brago pseudo vigilance. Yeah, I can see that happening. So they can't burst lightning this turn. Next turn we... this doesn't quite work. Alright, they leak it. That's fine. We don't care about a leak there. We're not playing anything else. Play our Temple. Get rid of a Vivid Marsh. That's a good scry. Now, I took a leak. I could Oriss here, but they can just burst lightning in response, so there's not much point. I'm very surprised they didn't. I guess because they had Condemn. Yeah. But this third one is gonna stick. Oh, they got rid of it. Oh, sick. Wait, was that another one? No, that's another Purify the Graves. Ugh. Gross. Gross. I like the middle school humor, Siren. Don't worry. So we've got 2 in exile. 1 left in the deck. No chance of actually getting the lock. That's a good draw. We're just going to put a birds in the bin. Probably Rune-Scarred in hand. Oh, they've figured out how to kick it. No, opponent. Wow, that was a really good draw. That was a really good draw from them. Now, I've learnt once not to attack. A Turbo Reanimator. I think Turbo Reanimator is called Dragonstorm, to be honest. But yes. I think a Mono Black Turbo Reanimator deck could be pretty decent. Be the change you want to see in the world, Siren. Build it. Build it and they will come. But yeah, I could definitely see Swamp, Dark Rit, Buried Alive, Animate Dead, turn 1. Into like Sire of Insanity. And then they just discard their entire hand. That's like Legacy. Except they only need 1 Dark Ritual because they have Entomb. Ugh. They put you on the bottom. That would be very brutal. I think Pathrazer of Ulamog would also be very good. But Sire is definitely a damn good one. This has been a long ass game. We're down on time as well, which is unfortunate. Agonizing Remorse, they have a card in their hand. And they have Purify the Graves in the bin. So we can at the very least get rid of half of a Purify the Graves. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't... I kind of have to get rid of that thing. Yeah, that's what I was... I really need to... Getting through 2 more Purify the Graves is going to be difficult. Especially since they binned one of our Jarad's orders. This is where Den Protector would be legit. Oh, that's a good one. 6, 7. It's about time. Yeah. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we have 12. I think it's still appropriate to just get Jarad's orders here so that we can... Jarad's orders for Pathrazer birds or whatever. Just get the most value. I don't think they can kill this. Oh, they can condemn. They can condemn. I wonder why they didn't play the Talrand. They've just passed turn with Talrand in hand. So we're gonna attack first, because if they condemn this, we'll just go get it again. Which will be pretty cool. We might actually get the mid-range win here. Alright. Three, 4, 5 for you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Still play around a mana leak, which is nice. We'll put Pathrazer in hand, birds in the bin. I think we're getting there, guys. I saw their hand and thought it would be impossible to get there, but we appear to have probably gotten there at this point. Swamp's not ideal. Take 10. You're always sleepy, Ice. It's almost like we're on the opposite sides of the world and I can't stream at a particularly good time for you. They do have 2 cards in hand, which means one of these... how much is that? 7, 8, 9, 10. We do get got by Mana Leak, but it's fine. If one of their cards is Mana Leak, then we probably just win. Yeah. I think that's called a cold shot. Better headspace though. You tried today, to be fair. I'm glad you're in a better headspace. Oge Ties Command. That's a cool card. It's a very cool card. I remember when everyone thought this was going to be the nuts because of Snapcaster, but then they were like, oh wait, 4 mana is a hell of a lot of mana. Cryptic is just better. Can you imagine if it just said counter target spell instead of counter target creature spell though? Cryptic still probably would have been better. Alright. They can survive now. They can survive now. They need to make a lot of drakes to prevent Rune-Scarred Demon. Well, or are they going to win? Are they going to just top deck out of it? They've had some pretty good top decks this game, admittedly. Duress, while they have no cards in hand, is not ideal. So we need to make it so they have to block things. I really hope they don't top deck the thing. K-dubs! Oh, they quit. Okay. Interesting. I've been streaming... I took a break. I think all up, I'm going to be doing about 4 hours, 4.5. We've got one more match. So, let's play it. Right, one more match. Yes. We're 4-0. We're 4-0, guys. That's so sweet. Look at all those first badges. God, you guys are so good to me. Hand's not amazing, but it's fine. So I'll keep. And don't worry, K-dubs, if you check out my YouTube channel, I'll put the VODs up there. I don't do any editing, so sorry, but I don't have time. I just don't have time. We played Blue-Black Infect for a short period of time. No, I have not fully committed to the streamer lifestyle. I would like to, but y'all don't pay me enough. I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm gonna go Temple here. I don't really want another Temple. We played Blue-Black Infect for a short period of time. but it was really bad. Like, it... I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Please do not donate just because I made a joke. You can buy more mans with money. Oh, insolent neonate. That's cool. So yeah, I stopped playing that after I think 2 games or 3 games. They were quick games. And then we moved on to Teferi Knowledge Pool Lock, which was a deck of my own creation. And that went pretty well. We went 3-2, but I think the deck's reasonably good overall. That's a good flip. That is a very good flip. How much is mod? How much should mod be? Mod should be free for those who deserve it. I can pretty safely say that. Oh wait, how do I? There we go. I can. You want all the badges? I offered it to the Ice the other day. It's only fair, but Ice didn't expect to be a good moderator, so I didn't want to put her under any more pressure. So here we can Vindicate, or we can just Oriss. Oriss is a bit scary against the red deck because they might just like chain lining and stuff. Or we can Jarad's Orders. I think we're okay to Jarad's Orders. Oh, 50 bits! My first bits. Those are some prideful bits. I like those bits. Put a card in hand. We'll take an Oriss. Put a card in the bin. We'll put in a Genesis. Red black vamps. Okay. Haven't seen the black yet, but I can imagine it's coming. Thank you, Ice, for the bits. Ah, and 100. You are definitely the bits leader now. You've given 150. Thank you very much. To be honest though, the best thing you could do for the stream is not give me your money. I don't need your money, but bring your friends. That's all I need. More people to talk to. Call the bloodline, hey? Ooh, that's cool. You have been? Thank you, moon-kissed siren. I hope the moon stays kissing. You don't have friends. You have friends here. At the very least, you have friends here. If you ever want to play some 40k on Tabletop Simulator, let me know. And we can give it a shot. So we don't need to get anything back here. Although our times are terrible for each other, so I'm not sure how easy it will be to organize. But I think it's fairly likely we win the game. Unless they have... Wait, no, Burst Lightning doesn't do it. So it's fairly likely we win the game here. We can figure something out. We can figure something out. I only play small games though. I don't like 2,000 points of Games Workshop games. It takes so long. I'd much prefer just play like multiple small games. Stop it, eyes. I need to get a Bits Cup. I wonder if the Bits Cup will fill it with the Pride Flags, because I hope it does. So here we can... Okay, they've figured it out. Hey, Bark. Out of here. You ran out of bits? Okay, that's fine. Alright, against them. Against vamps, hey? I feel like we can bring in Duress just to try to catch Soul Guide Lanterns. Sorry. Yeah, no, don't donate. Nobody is under any obligation to donate anything. You have 2 bits. Alright, Marin, you're under an obligation to donate me your 2 bits. I don't know what we do here. I feel like I'm gonna bring in 2 Duress. Just on the off chance I really need them. Against them, I don't think Sire is going to be very good. And I don't think Pathrazer is going to be necessary. Yeah, there it is. 2 bits from Merit. With Cheer Wall. Now, I'm not sure if... I don't understand what Barak said by out of here. I'm not sure if that was in response to Pride Flags. If it was, then see you later. I don't want you to hear. But if it wasn't, then let me know what you meant. You can do them one at a time. Yes. This hand is a bit iffy. So I'm gonna go ahead and mull. This hand is very, very iffy, but I'm gonna keep it. Just in case. We are gonna scry on turn 1 though. You got a number 2 bits leader now. I really hope Barwick wasn't being homophobic. I doubt it. I hope not. But I doubt that that's what they were saying. I just don't know what they were saying. You got a 1 bits badge? Alright, insolent neonate. I almost skipped my turn. So basically, I think I donated a bunch of bits with the Pride, which is awesome. And then Barwick said, out of here. I'm not sure whether that was... Yeah. I hope so. I'm pretty sure that's what it would have been. It just seemed very poorly timed. We do not want the Vivid Marsh. Okay, he meant killing opponent. Yeah, I guess so. I hope that's what it was. We'll play birds now. They might just, like, try to kill the birds. If they kill the birds, that's fine. Dark Withering. Yep. Alright, that's fine. The less pressure they're putting on us, the better. The better. Animate Dead's not really what we're after. If we can... No, I'm not going to bother with the birds. I will probably just run out this Genesis on turn... unfortunately we can't on turn 5. Maybe I could have kept the birds just to run out the Genesis on time. But, ooh, Stormcurb Captain. Very sapphic and trans. I like that. I like your pride flags too. He meant to killing him. I'm glad we have a diverse and universally awesome chat. We are going to kill this captain. We are definitely killing this captain. Yeah, really. Sorry. I think Siren would cover a lot of our diversity on their own, but I'm glad we have even more diversity. And here I am, one of the least diverse people on the planet. Oh wow. I didn't know that about you, Sire. Fine like everything. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, if only we had an untapped land. Alright, let's see how much grave hate they've got. So, we'll go Genesis, Oriss, Magister of Worth. But you can generally tell something based on jerk types. Okay. Fair enough. What kind of joke types? Everything's just so hard over text as well. So we're only taking 3, and if they don't have Graveyard Hate, then we're Magister of Worthing. Yeah, neurodiverse as well. Just all the diversity. We can actually do multiple things this turn. We can get back Oriss. And we can play a forest, which is nice. And we can Animate Dead Magister. Vaporwave font, Elliot terrible puns, Haven weird timing, self-deprecating. But I love Vaporwave. And self-depreciation. Self-deprecation. Alright, Condemnation is the one I will choose. But we only have it. Self-def is your middle name. I'm now just imagining your name is I Self-dep Ice Tour. Clearly. But I do remember your actual name. I've not forgotten. I just don't know if you want to get doxxed with your real name, Ice. Because everyone will be able to find you. Clearly. We don't want anything back, so we can't just pick birds, say no. Get a Heartless Act? That's fine. I want die. Me too, man, me too. So here we will play the Oriss and leave up Heartless Act, which is nice. It's a meme. It being legal doesn't necessarily matter. Slaughter games. Aw, now we gotta do this the hard way. That's annoying. They're gonna pick Oriss, I imagine. Yeah, cool. I bet they waited for us to play one just so they could remember what it was called. Well, to be fair, it's not illegal. We don't need any of this. So here we probably just, play Genesis, I'd say. We could even, Animate Dead, the other one, just to have more 4/4s. Just don't like hearing full names for witchy reasons. Are you a Wiccan as well? Are you just everything? Also, why is it that the woman at the pharmacy uses the preferred name field and the men always do not? Pagan. Okay. Huh. That's not something that I've noticed, but I've never used preferred name, so... Hellenic Pagan. That's very interesting. I can't say that I do know exactly what that would mean. I have a basal understanding, but not really anything. Sure. Artemis and Athena. That's very cool. Oh, to be honest, I think at this point I'm gonna get a 4/4. I think it's correct. Also, this is a bit strange. Does anybody else have like favorite stat lines? Because for some reason, for me, 3/4 flyers are my favorite stats on a creature. Not 4/4, 3/4. I think it's probably just because I love Resto Angel so much. But the main thing to remember about paganism and stuff similar is that generally, if there are stories of it, it's a thing. Okay, that's fair. Stromgurk Condemned. Discard a card. I have not been paying attention to this game. What is even going on? I think we're winning. They are getting more first strikers. Yeah, of course. I don't understand why people don't just respect things in general. I mean, I don't believe in Christianity. That doesn't mean I think everybody who's a Christian is an idiot. Like, I can still respect somebody for their beliefs. Alright. I get first strike down, but they take 7. Ah, I should have... Why didn't I just thingy? I'm a bit dumb. You don't mess with it, just in case. Ah, okay. Like not cutting down a Fey tree. Fair enough. Need an excuse to cast Sarah Angels. They've got the lifelink up, which is annoying. Oh, my MTGO is getting very lag. The lag is coming back. So Genesis can just get Genesis back, but then I can't cast Genesis. A little annoying. Ah, of course the turn I pay the mana for the Genesis is the turn I draw Buried Alive. It's alright. Oh, what's this? Okay, discarding a card. That's fine. This time I'm gonna remember to Samite Guardian. So I'd like to kill... let's kill these two. Block, prevent... Prevent. Okay, they have conceded. Wait, was that the last game? I think that was the last game. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. So, good work, Numenor and friends. Numenor and TealBaron. We did the good old 50. We played Ominous good, which is a very good deck. We won. Sundial stacks was interesting. They didn't feel very stacksy, and then suddenly they had 2 stacks on the field. But we managed to grind through. We played Vamps. We played... I can't even remember. My brain's a little fried, to be honest. But it was a good day. Fun was had by all. I hope, at the very least. Yeah. We did get there. Now, I might do the old jump off, because I'm tired. I'm quite tired, actually. In that last game, I was kind of feeling my energy levels just crash a bit. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I will put some more work into the channel points to try to reward you all for being so loyal and so faithful. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. It's always lovely to spend time with you. Beans. Oh, beans. Maybe I should get a beans emote just for Siren. If we get to the next sub level that I can get an extra emote, I'll make a beans one just for Siren. Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Always a pleasure. I'll see you around. I'll do my best. I'll talk to my boss and see if I can't start work an hour earlier and finish work an hour earlier. And that might make it a little easier for non-binary. You can't make puns like that when I'm trying to sign off, guys. It's not fair. How am I meant to compete with that? Yeah, I'll see what I can do to try to make the streams at least a little bit better times for everyone, or else there is the always or ever present option of I start streaming at 6 a.m. my time, which is like middle of the day your time. We'll see. Alright, catch you all later. Love you for